Around the Pacific, around your base, and around your life, this is AFN Pacific's The Hub, the information you need to get around. Here's your hub for sports. I'm Mike Larman. Forget blossoms and birds, the home run sign that spring is here, softball season. Think one sport just isn't enough? Try and go multi at Naval Base Guam's Tri-Fit Triathlon, March 26th. Registration is February 26th through March 24th. Here's Amy Forsyth with some more on the course.
It's a modified.
We line up right here. I'll say down, set, no rushing. Set.
New countries present new experiences.
Get open, and if you're open, I'm going to hit you. I knew there was going to be some type of culture shock. I kind of embraced that. Set! Everywhere from the steering wheel being on the opposite side to, a parrot landed on a guy the first day here. It was crazy. It was pretty awesome.
At Exercise Lightning Strike in Singapore, soldiers find common ground on the playing field.
Good catch, good catch. We knew they were going to be good at soccer. I heard they play some basketball.
To the normal eye, this may look like just fun and games, because that's exactly what it is. But look deeper, and you'll find a strengthened foundation of trust and friendship between these two teams.
It's good team building, it's good relationship building, have a few laughs, we're friends and we're here to learn from each other and to build our relationship, and that's the most important thing.
Soldiers on both sides are quick to learn and adapt, even when it's throwing a penalty flag in a friendly game of American football.
Okay, a lot of times, when you go into an area and you think you're going to learn, you're going to help somebody, just as we are right now. You know what it comes down to? They're helping us a lot.
Regardless of which side the steering wheel is on, American and Singaporean soldiers see the ease of being on the same team, on and off the field. Staff Sergeant Mike Larman, Exercise Lightning Strike, Singapore. Talk to anyone who knows him, and there is no question that Airman First Class Greggy Bolivar is a highly motivated airman. He recognizes his potential to do great things on and off duty, on and off the track.
Let's go.
When he heard that the Air Force's mile-and-a-half record was 7 minutes 4 seconds, Bolivar wanted to change that.
What seems to be crazy that I'm aiming for is under 7 minutes. I guess we'll find out Tuesday if I have that type of energy in me just to run under 7 minutes.
His leadership doesn't think it's so crazy.
Honestly, there wasn't a doubt in my mind after I saw him run that he could do it.
Bolivar set his personal best for the mile-and-a-half run while a student at technical training school. His time was 7 minutes 25 seconds.
That's 21 seconds short. I think with a little bit of push, I could definitely get closer or even at least break it. So.
In a final extra push, 5 days before the test, Bolivar trained with 8 laps of 800-meter sprints.
A minute and 5 seconds that I just ran. If I could keep that up for 8 laps, that would be great. Whew. That was hard. That would be great. Because my goal is to run a minute and 10 seconds each lap on my PT test. It's crazy.
His fastest laps clocked in at 1:05. His slowest, 1:13. Bolivar would train again twice more, then rest on Sunday and Monday with test days set for Tuesday. Friends, co-workers, and squadron leadership came out to cheer him on. But today it would take more than cheers to propel Airman Bolivar to his 7-minute mile-and-a-half. In the end, it was his preparation that cost him the record.
Yeah, I just overtrained, that's what it was. I could have felt my legs just giving up on me on my 4th lap.
Official time, 8 minutes, 18 seconds. He fell short of the Air Force record, but did achieve something closer to home.
But I still got something to be proud of since I got the squadron record.
Speaking of that record, there's still some question on who holds the fastest mile-and-a-half in an official Air Force PT test.
We don't track it specifically, no. So unfortunately, there's no record, that book or anything like this laying around.
Air Force record or not, Airman First Class Greggy Bolivar takes the results in stride, vowing that the next go-around will be different.
Next time you'll definitely be a 7. I could guarantee you that one.
Air Force Staff Sergeant Mike Larman, Yokota Air Base, Japan. As military dependents in the Dodge school system, students come from all over the world. Sports coaches welcome athletes with a vast range of experience.
I've been wrestling since preschool.
Sorry, what?
Since preschool.
That's 10 years for Yokota sophomore Jordan Goodman.
My dad got me into it, and then I just kind of stuck with it from there because I enjoyed it and it was a lot of fun to me.
Just 2 months ago, Misawa Jr. Joy Gomez stepped on the wrestling mat for the first time.
I do jiu-jitsu, so I wanted to learn wrestling to help my jiu-jitsu out.
But even at the Dodge Japan Wrestling Finals, her outlook may be slightly more relaxed than that of other wrestlers.
Just go for it. Whatever happens, happens.
But she also knows she can play off the nervousness a boy may experience when wrestling her.
I think they don't want to be beat by a girl. That's why.
How does that make you feel?
Like when I beat them, I feel good about it.
Benjamin Greenman is in his first season as Camp Zama's head coach. He agrees that strength is a key factor in the sport, but when a kid steps on the mat, it's time to cash in all his or her preparation.
Wrestling's one of those sports where you just got to get strong and you got to execute, and that's what these kids are doing now. They're executing their moves.
And more than just a hobby or an after-school activity, wrestling gives some students a feeling of purpose they might not find in the classroom.
I don't really have any goals as in high school right now. Just keep my grades up, do well. But in wrestling, I have something that I can work towards at Far East. And just kind of motivates me every day.
It's motivation many student athletes need after being displaced from the comforts of their old home to the Pacific.
I could not see these bases without these athletic programs. It really brings a sense of normalcy to the kids, and it gives them an opportunity to play and participate in these American sports and worldwide sports when it comes down to it.
Staff Sergeant Mike Larman, Yokota Air Base, Japan. Mariko Heimbach first laced up her skates at the age of 8.
Once I was on the ice, it was like, this is it, this is what I'm gonna do.
As a Yokota high school student, she commuted 3 hours round trip before and after school to practice at a Yokohama ice rink. And then an opportunity appeared to tour with Disney on Ice.
That was pretty much my goal from the beginning of everything. So I auditioned and had my fingers crossed for 5 months until I heard back.
Now in her 3rd year with Disney, Mariko has traveled around the world. She's performed as a Disney princess. While her passion is skating, there's something more that she looks forward to every time she hits the ice.
Just having that glance at that little kid in the audience, you know, smiling and waving and really excited, and that's probably the best feeling that anybody could ever have.
And to each of those children with hopes of doing something big with their life, Mariko says go for it.
I wanted to go to school, but I wanted to do this so badly, and I just kept working hard till the end of senior year. I still, went to practice every single day, and the most important thing is just to keep going and keep following your dreams, because they really come true if you put enough effort and heart into it.
Those words resembling what Walt Disney himself once said, that all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Air Force Staff Sergeant Mike Larman, Tokyo, Japan. Baseball players from Dodge Japan schools stepped onto the diamond at Tokyo Dome for a friendly game against a young team from Tohoku, Japan. Playing on such a grand stage may have been a special kind of field trip for the kids, but playing for former New York Yankee greats was the real treat.
Coach came up to me and was like, hey, Derek Jeter is going to come to Japan and play a baseball game. I was like, okay. But then he told me, you're going to be in it as well. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
The opportunity for everyone was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Being here overseas, away from their home country, and have this opportunity today to come out, play the game they love, meet most likely, one of their heroes. It's just, you can't describe it.
Air Force Staff Sergeant Mike Larman, Tokyo, Japan. If it's happening around the region, it's on AFN Pacific's The Hub.